Hi YouTube. I've been wanting to make this video for a while. In fact, I was rooting for this one to win the poll that I put out a couple weeks ago, but it didn't win, so I'm going to make it now. I want to talk about how part of my strategy is to put myself in the catbird seat and have something that the wealthy want to buy. Okay, I want to talk about a couple of trends in the economy, how that kind of ties together. I want to talk about a discussion that I had with Arjun Agent that kind of connects the dots a little bit here. And I also want to link a video in the description box. It's Ence Purdy's 2015 Proof Year of the GOAT video. But the thing is, there's a lot more to that video than that one coin. He actually goes through his extensive, absolutely exquisite 2-ounce Proof Kookaburra and 2-ounce Proof Lunar collection. And you know, the mintages on those coins are absolutely tiny. So I'm going to reference that at one point. So if you want to put a visual to it, it'll be right there in the description box for you. All you gotta do is click it. So I want to make one thing clear. You know, when you do a video like this, I'm not disparaging this stuff at all. Okay, I absolutely love buying stuff like this. Geiger's Best of Breed. I think that they make the best bars today. Love this thing. You know, Johnson Matthey and Pam Suisse and 90% coins. There's always going to be this stuff, guys. You know, that's not going away. But part of my strategy is recognizing that the wealth gap is going to continue to grow. I truly believe that. Okay, the wealthy are going to continue to get wealthier. And yeah, the average person doesn't have a lot of money right now. It's true. Every time you hear that, but the wealthy are doing just great. And they're splashing the pot a little bit. Splash in the pot. Poker term. And I don't want to be the dog waiting for a scrap to hit the floor. I want them to fill my bowl for me. I want to be in the catbird seat when they come knocking. I want to have something that they want. Okay? Easy to get all this stuff. I want to talk about stuff that's very difficult to source. You know, think about what do the wealthy like? They like exclusivity. As Arjun Agent says, they like rarity never goes out of style. I truly believe that. I remember when I was a kid, Bruce McNally and Wayne Gretzky went halves on the Honus Wagner baseball card, the finest known specimen of the rarest card. Why? Because it was a good investment? No, they wanted something that nobody else could have. Warren Buffett, Carlos Slim, and Bill Gates could all get together, and they got that card. They could all pool their money, and they're not getting it, unless he wants to sell it. What does that do to the value if somebody else wants it? Yeah, I know that's the key. You know, when people say something to the effect of, wow, it's all getting smelted anyway, or, you know, if there's a crash, numismatic gets crushed in value, the numismatic value goes down. I get all that. Okay, but I also firmly believe that when we come out the other side, if that scenario plays out, that rare pieces will become even more rare, obviously. I mean, that's just, I don't know. That's why I'm not afraid of this stuff. So when you're talking about the wealthy, the first thing, and coins, the first thing that pops up into your mind is probably high-grade classic numismatics. And look, this stuff is great. There's no way that you're not going to love having a Morgan, you know, that looks like it was minted yesterday. This stuff is fantastic, and that's not really what I'm talking about here. That's more of a mature market. You know, also the older coins, there's no way that you wouldn't love having a coin that when it was minted, the country was less than 50 years old. I mean, that's really neat stuff, completely neat stuff. But again, that's not what I'm talking about. There's a market out there, and more money is being exchanged than you realize, because this stuff is hard to get. You know, going back to Ence Purdy's video, so the two coins he's missing are the rooster and the monkey. Okay, and I don't know his personal financial situation. I'm assuming he's doing pretty well for himself. But, you know, when I'm talking about extreme wealth, you know, I'm not trying to talk about his finances. I'm sure he's doing just fine. But my point is, when he's missing the rooster and the monkey for the lunar 2-ounce proofs. Okay, and he can't find them. So what's going to happen when he finally gets a hold of one? And the guy wants an exorbitant amount of money. Is he going to pass? He can't find them. If he passes, it may be years before he sees another one. So he's going to have to pay now. He's going to have to pay enough to convince the person that they want to sell it. So do I have an example? I do. This was an important coin. Taught me a lot about patience. A lot. So as many of you know, about a year ago, I bought the high relief gold lunar dragon and snake in silver and gold, except the dragon was just gold. And then I bought the horse this past spring. I don't know what the future of the set is going to be, but I tell you what, it's been really fun watching it climb in value. And it has climbed in value big time. Okay, pretty neat stuff in such a short period of time. But here's the problem. This dragon, there were 6 of them. There were 6 PCGS dragons. And Argent Agent, you know, I'd like to thank him very much. I've already thanked him many times on the phone, but I'd like to publicly thank him because he put a lot of work in trying to get these things because they were not surfacing. And it was a helpless feeling watching this thing skyrocket in value, and I couldn't get one. And I knew I had to have it. And I'm not a wealthy guy, I'm a schmuck. But I had to have this coin to complete my set. So eventually, yeah, I had to pay through the nose to get it, and I'm really glad that I got it because now I have the set. And very few people are ever going to be able to say that they have this set in full PR70. You know what? It was a lot of people sent in NGC 70s. None of them crossed. That number stuck at 6 forever. And then finally, a couple of them loosened up, and now the number is 9. Very exclusive coin, and I'm really psyched to have it. So I've got the whole set. But it goes to show you, what if it was somebody wealthy chasing this? And I'll go back to completing sets and how that affects the value of coins after as well. But I want to show you some cool stuff here. So I'm going to present this without comment. What I want you to tell me is what is special about this coin and what the population is. Exclusivity. Now I want to also make one thing clear. When I talk about small mintages and Perth products, I get that the Perth Mint puts out a lot of stuff. And I'm not talking about chasing every... I mean, I know it's in your mind, I think he's talking about the Samoan Venetian glass dung beetle. No, I'm not talking about every little offshoot. I'm talking about their 3 big series, okay? The Nugget, the Lunar Series, and the Kookaburras, okay? Once you deviate from that, you're really kind of taking a much bigger chance, I think. I'm talking about proven series with a real track record. So this is a 1999 2-ounce gold nugget proof. This is a beautiful coin. The mintage on this was 186. And I'm not even sure how many survived. Anything made just before 9/11, well, you never know what happened there. A lot of melting going on. But this is a stunning coin. 186. Beautiful. And now the pièce de résistance. This is something that you're just not going to see every day. So this is from the 1997 mixed metal set. They made 50 of these guys. 50. So here's the platinum koala. And only one set was graded, and this is it. So there's a platinum koala. The 1-ounce nugget, just spectacular. They're all in PR69. And the Kookaburra, beautiful, spectacular. So, I'm going to end the video by talking about Argent Agent a little bit and something that he told me that made a lot of sense to me. First of all, it's a bit of a shame that he doesn't make videos anymore because the guy had a lot of knowledge to share. Unfortunately for him, he was a bit of a stupidity magnet. You know, if you ever went over to his videos, you'd see a lot of stuff in the comment section that just made you shake your head. He was a guy with strong opinions, And, you know, a lot of people have a problem when somebody has a strong opinion. You know, they feel like they've got to debate them on everything. And, you know, like I've told him before, you can't swat at every gnat, but he just couldn't stomach stupidity, really. I mean, here's a guy that is basically as involved in this every day as you can be. And you got people that have been, you know, doing it for a short period of time, trying to tell him how it is. And it just cracked me up. Some of the comments were just ridiculous. So at a certain point, he just said, this isn't worth it. And that's a shame, because he had a lot of knowledge to share. But he made some really good points. And he made some great calls. You know, people asked him, how do you spot a modern winner? How do you spot a winner in this coin market? And, you know, one of the things that he said was, well, he goes, you're looking for things that aren't grading well. Okay, something that is tough to get a 70 out of. And there was a special circumstance where the wedge-tailed eagle proofs basically didn't grade well. Very few 70s. So he brought that up in a chat, and well, now he's a scammer and everything else. So a little bit ridiculous. Okay, but he was right. That coin is selling for huge money. He nailed it. He calls me Ned Stark because he tells me I don't listen to him. Well, usually I'm in a position where I can't take advantage financially of what he's getting at. And yeah, I missed the boat on the wedge-tailed eagles. Silver Hair Sacker didn't. But one thing that he brought up that was a great point was he was talking about registry sets and how it's made the set important. It's also made key dates even more important because people are trying to fill out these sets. That is something that the wealthy want to buy. They want to buy the finest known set of something. And people are trying to put these sets together. And if you have a coin that they need and they have to come to you, you're in the catbird seat. You're dictating. And it can be very lucrative if you have the right coin. You know, all you got to do is take something that's popular today, okay? Very common stuff. Libertads, gold Libertads, fractional gold Libertads, maple leaf reverse with the privies, the reverse proof maple leafs with the lunar privies. Go back and look at the mintages on some of these coins. Some of them are tiny. There's real anomalies that stand out. Go look at the mintages on the Libertads, and then look at the 98. Go look at the mintages on the fractional gold Libertads, and then look at 2003 and 2008. Go look at the reverse proof maples and look at how they graded. It's real tough getting some of these coins in high grades. And then, of course, some of them started to spot within the holder. Real tough coins to get. People are trying to fill out sets. What do you think it does to the value of those coins? It does nothing but go up. And he nailed it on that. You know, it used to be that the breakup value was greater for a lot of things. Not anymore. If you have the complete set, you can get a premium for it. So, you know, that's part of my strategy now. I want to buy what the rich want to buy. So, all right, give me your thoughts, guys. I know a lot to chew on. Talk to you later.